morning, everybody.
watches from
That sucks. Get off of there. Shut up. Well, good morning, anyways. I don't know who she was. Yeah, welcome to the Morning Brew. CR&E Morning Brew, September 28th. Thought I'd try something a little different this morning. Don't know how well that went. I was watching some older videos, and thought that would be kind of a cool little video. Trains running by for my Canadian friends there, in honor of the trip I took last week or a couple weeks ago. So hope you enjoyed that. See who we got in here. Tennessee River Union. Good morning, Chris. How are you? Wigwag Workshop. Good morning to you. Let's see, Artie. Good day, Artie. Hope you're having a good morning, good afternoon, whatever, evening. I guess it'll be evening for you. Train Man 1. Good morning. You get the cookie, and you get to buy all the stuff you need to have me do this locomotive for you. That's the cookie. That's what you get. Let's see what else we got. John Benecki. Hope we guys sound okay in here, guys. Good to see you in here. Thomas Moore. What's happening, buddy? Syracuse Rail Fanning. Good to see you. There's my buddy Jason. Speaking of the guy I need to get the coders and stuff from for my upcoming project for Chris. I have to dig that out. I gotta find out where I put that, Chris. It's underneath my layout somewhere in the box you send it in. Let's see who else we got here. Love those grimy cars. Yeah, I got to get back at it, man. There's a lot more I need to do. Like way more cars that are not grimied up. But it takes a while. You know, I don't have like a quick and easy way, you know, to do that. I tend to get heavy-handed. I really need to start practicing more because I feel like I get too heavy with the grime and the rust and everything. So, Thomas Moore, it was hailing last night. The golf ball. Oh, that's not good. Raining here, or at least this morning it was. There's my buddy D-Rail. D-Rail, Daryl, how you doing, man? Good morning to you. Lee, how are you today? This afternoon? I feel like I'm getting a cold again, man. What the hell? This weather. One day it's 50, the next day it's 70. Stupid fall. Hey, Les. Good day. How are you? Oh, yeah. Jason definitely can get you decoders and stuff. If you don't have it in stock, I'm sure you could get it. No pressure, Jason. No pressure. Train Video Productions. How are you doing today? Trying to get too far behind there. Hey, Dwayne. Dwayne's Fork and Spoon. Good morning. Sorry, guys. Try not to miss any comments. Let's see. Carolina Foothills Railroad. Carolina Dave. Good morning. Jim Nicky, the train, Frig, Daryl. Good morning. Good morning. Tammy, good morning to you and Ray. Hope you're having a good day. We got big plans for today, maybe. I don't know what you guys are up to today. They always seem to do something interesting. Be quiet up there. There's my wife. In case you guys don't know that. She's trying to work. Because I'm being too loud. You know me, I'm so loud. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. But see, I do graffiti and everything like that. And I know your era doesn't do graffiti, I don't believe. So that's what I need to learn. I need to learn how to just get a little bit of grime. I got these EC 4400s and the YN2 paint. Those are so awesome looking when you get them dirtied up, you know. Hot and dry there. Okay. I'd rather it be hot and dry. I don't like the rain. I don't mind the cooler temperatures though. But there you go. What a good wifey. Hey Corey, good to see you in here. Jim Tedesco, how you doing this morning? There's my buddy Curly. How you doing, Curly? Rick River Reason Trains, how are you today? Man, that was a cool layout. I'm so glad we got to stop by your house. Yeah, it's just so cool when you get to stop and see guys and spend some time with them and then check out their layouts and stuff. And it's just so cool. Yeah, I know. It's just, it's easy to get like the sniffles and stuff. I'm not sick. I just feel like I got like drainage. I don't know. Who knows? Probably dying. Who knows? Just gets annoying because with my job, I'm talking all day long and I already have a raspy voice. And when I get that drainage, it just makes my throat more and more like junky. I don't know. Anyways, that's my problem, not yours. Hey, Anthony, Georgia Sunbelt, how you doing? Listening, but watching chat. No, we're not watching chat. Okay. Oh, you're at work anyways, ain't you? Train freak. The decoder goes into the engine. Nobody has put a sound decoder into these models yet. Which models? Did I miss that somewhere? Hey, John. Skullkill. How are you? I think I'm finally sort of saying that right. Skullkill? Skullkill, I think. So, instead of Scully Kill. I always used to call you Scully Kill. With the Y and the L backwards. I must be dyslexic. All right. Hey, thanks for stopping in, Syracuse Real Fan. Appreciate that. Have a great day. Is it Curly Express's birthday? Dwight, is it your birthday? Happy birthday. Damn. Okay. Well, thanks for popping in on your birthday and spending some time with us. That's awesome. I'm not Wilmer. I don't sing very good, so I'm not going to try that. I might lose everybody in the chat. I start singing. You guys got a lot of rain last night over there. So, what are you guys in springtime now, Artie? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Was that a palm tree? Just sending me pictures of graffiti. Looks like a little palm tree underneath the T and fast. I don't know if you can see that or not. Stupid camera. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's what you want to call graffiti. I mean, they're like button guys, if you don't mind. Yep. We had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun over there, man. Yeah, nice layout, nice house. Very, very good time. Thanks for having us over. Shelburne Junction. Good morning. Well, good afternoon, probably for you, right? Yeah. Yeah, somehow I got a bunch of Canadian stuff here. What can I say? What can I say? Yeah, I agree with you there. He's got a new video out on his channel. Go check that out if you get time today. Skull kill. Yeah. I don't know why I pronounce it. I think I just was flipping the Y and the L there for the longest time and doing Scully kill. Thinking of Scully from the X-Files. You know, who wouldn't think of Scully from the X-Files, right? She was a little redhead, right? Is that her? I got to think for that redhead thing. For those of you that met my wife. Oh, see steam engines. Okay. Do they have tenders or no tenders? So they didn't know where to put it. Stuff in the tender. Oh, speaking of that, I got to get back to doing this damn steam locomotive. I got you. It's like SKOOL, like school kill, maybe. Yeah, that's like it is here, man. Goes from being like damn near wintertime overnight to fall to friggin' summer by the afternoon, then back to fall again. Yeah, I've noticed that. So they were kinder, gentler taggers. They just put it on there so it's temporary, huh? Hey, Fred, how you doing this morning? Race fan. Good morning. Hi, Ray Burleson. I went right past you. Good morning to you, sir. Well, this is exciting TV here, huh? You just going through the chat saying hi to everybody. You can't pronounce. Well, you're from Pennsylvania, right? Or you live there now, right? Like near Pittsburgh somewhere? North of Pittsburgh, you said? Trying to figure out how to add another level to my simple layout with the wall in the middle as a challenge. Well, use the wall to your advantage, couldn't you? When you got to go through it, you have to put another hole through it potentially, but. Morning, EL. 3672. Okay. Good to have you here. I think I'm caught up. Northeast of Pittsburgh. Okay. All right. Well, you're not that far from Wilmer, man. You guys ought to get together. He's over by Connellsville. I think he's not too far from there. I remember right. I've been to his house a couple times, but yeah, I get all turned around. We get out there, and he starts driving around. We're following him or driving with him, and I have no idea. I'm going north or south, east or west. You had two Aussie 38 class steam engines that were from your late friend Bill Cox. Don't want to over modify them. I understand that and try to keep it pretty much as much of his as it is yours now. But, that's cool though. You got a piece of your friend's layout on your layout. It's nice. Keep it going, Yeah, I bet. Wait. Shit. Should try to do something today. I don't know. I don't feel like it though. I ordered one of those Azatrack systems for grade crossings. Hopefully I'll get that by the weekend. I don't know. I'm sick of this grade crossing over here. Right here, I got this one, and I got the one down the way to the right of that some. And these are Walders, and I have that Walders control unit, and it's just stupid the way it works. And I can't seem to get the sensitivity right on it. It's driving me nuts. So I was talking with Railfan Man, Jason, over the weekend when we were up at Horseshoe Curve and the Tunnel Inn and that, and he was telling me he uses that. And it's real simple to install and all that stuff, and it works good for him. So I picked that up. So hopefully I'll get that and install that. I got to work Saturday, so I don't know if I'll get anything done this weekend. But on Sunday we're having a birthday party. My wife's birthday was the 12th of September. My brother-in-law's is on October 2nd, so we're going to get together and watch some football and have some ice cream cake and whatever. Yeah, I don't have anything from anybody, not that I'm aware of, anyways. Yeah. Well, Corey, I mean, I hate to say it, but you almost have to make it happen. Yeah, that's good. What I'm looking for is no longer being produced. Hoping someone who knows Arduino in and out can make one for me. Way Station by Boulder Creek Engineering. I know Jim Tedesco dabbles in Arduino. I think Tom Strange and Things is a big Arduino guy. Those are the two guys I know. Yeah, but that's just kind of like with you're ridiculous, man. Yeah, okay. Like when it came to like these meet and greets and stuff, the way Sparky had set the original one up, I went to. But then, they're not necessarily meet and greets, like big meet and greets, but through those meet and greets, I've met some friends, made some friends, and it's kind of nice to just make plans to get together. I know Anthony and I have gotten together several times now. Wilmer, I met up with Rick's River Raising Trains a couple times now. I met Jim Tedesco. I've met Robert Sacco down in Florida. Met Tom Strange and Things with Jim Tedesco the one time I went down. Who else? A lot of guys. Train Man and Jason. I met a bunch of the Canadian guys now. Mike, of course, Sparky, and Chris from Go Home. Forever DC. Doug. I met Chasco. Met him. Good morning, Chasco. Met him down over at Strasburg for that meet and greet. Jerry, Boxcar Jerry. God, who else? John 2618, John Arthur. Bill's Model Railroading Adventure. Man, the list goes on and on. It was a highlight of my life, Anthony. It was no figment. Told you, I would love to come down there. Hey, good morning, Wesley. Sorry if I missed you earlier. I do plan on getting out to California. I think next summer we're trying to plan that to go out for the National Model Railroad Convention in Long Beach. So if not before, I'm hoping to meet Daryl and some of the California guys out there. I met JD when he was living out there, but I met him at Steamtown. So he came in for that, and I got to meet him. So I met Dave, Carolina Dave. I met you at, what do you call it there? Strasburg. I've been to Chris's house in Florida. Met up with him. One of these days I'll get to meet up with Jason. So I met a few of you guys, anyways. Wigwag, of course. I met up with him, and Ohio Steam and Steel, Dirk, Drew Steele, Pappy, Tregoglin. Anyway, I don't know how I got on a tangent. You just kind of gotta somehow get out there, make arrangements. You know what I mean? It's trying to get some work done. Why do you want to do something silly like that? Yeah, I know. But at the time he was in California, so I didn't meet him in California. Obviously, I met him at Steamtown. But tell you, I want to get out there, Artie. I mean, not like you're 3 hours away like Wilmer is. I mean, it's a little harder to get there than it is. Derailed Daryl's on the road. Well, I hope you have a short day today. But yeah, it's fun. It's just a lot of fun meeting up with people, and like I said, had a lot of fun up in Canada a couple weeks ago, and last weekend met up with Jason and Rail Lady 2020, and it was a good time. We had a lot of fun. So sometimes I enjoy that almost more than the hobby itself. The 6 passion cards I need to paint and makeup as a gift for someone. Oh, of the whole set? That'd be an awesome gift. Jeez. I wouldn't know what you're talking about there. I didn't spend a nickel. And break wild rains. Okay. Yeah, man, that was a good time. I definitely spent a couple nickels up there. Could have spent more. Almost talked myself into buying a locomotive, and I talked myself out of that. To do a little haul video on Tuesday when I was on Track Tuesday. For those of you that didn't see it, but the only thing I didn't say, I think I didn't show it, but I bought a decoder for that little switcher of mine. She might still be watching. I don't know. She probably tuned me out by now. She's good at that. That's funny. I hear that, man. I gotta get going on this thing, man. The ideas just aren't coming. I'm allowing myself to get in my own head, and I'm just kind of doing nothing. I think what I need to do is start working on the upper level a little bit. Maybe starting to lay track out again and stuff will kind of spur some ideas on the lower level too. Slowly getting some ideas on how I want to maybe make some adjustments. Oh my God, that's hilarious! You should suggest it to him. Like he has an email or something on his channel, on his page. You ought to email him. Suggest that. I don't think he's in here this morning, but that would be funny. That'd be really funny. And that's another thing. I got a ton of those things. I could be sitting here tinkering at the workbench, just going ahead painting those things up. I don't know how many of those damn things. I never even painted my mini print. I had them done last January. I never did anything with them. Speaking of Grandpa Rails, good morning. I'm just going over some of the people I've met over the time, over the years here, and your name was one of them. I hate when the weather's like this, man. I don't want to wake up. It sucks. I gotta be fine with just going back on the couch and vegging out to some YouTube shit, doing nothing today. It's probably what I'll end up doing, to be honest with you. Can't really cut the grass or do anything outside. It's just rainy. It could be interesting. Of course, it would be up to us to have to paint them and stuff, but definitely some interesting characters for sure. Hey, good morning, Lynn. Lynn is one of the guys I am looking forward to meeting if I can get out there. And damn it, Lynn, I forgot to watch that video. I even wrote it down. Watched a couple things. I'll get it. I'll watch it today. I did on track Tuesday night, and then I worked all day yesterday, and then I got home and I didn't even go on YouTube or anything yesterday, so I'll probably watch it when I get out of here or get off of here. Get a Walmart on your layout, yeah. Is it Summit Models or something? I think he's on eBay or something. I think he has a website if you type it in. They're not cheap, but he does a Walmart. He does like a Home Depot, a Lowe's. They're like background buildings, which is nice because you can, they're long, but they're a background. If you have the room and if you have like a backdrop area, you can pop that on, But meeting time, just take us with you, and we can give you some good ideas, or get you fired. One of the two. Wesley saying hi to Lynn. So yeah, I got to get that steam locomotive going. I have all the parts, I think. Can't remember if I poached my Keep Alive for something else. My current keeper. I have to buy another one of those. I think I poached it for some other locomotive I needed it for, or a sound car or something. And then I got to keep working on this little switcher. I wired up the lights and, test it out. So I showed the other night I bought some more corn stalks. I'm trying to figure out how I can do cornfield. I've seen guys do it like with the inside, like where they peel the cardboard, peel it apart, and you got the ribs on the inside. That's funny, man. That's funny. The new world we live in, where people are working from home a lot still, and I know my wife has been at home ever since the pandemic and everything, and she's still at home. She loves it. She misses the camaraderie a little bit, but I mean, they still get together here and there. They always talking and FaceTiming and stuff too. They act like they live a continent away, but they're all like in the same general area. Most of them. They got a couple people out of state, but most of them live not too far, so they get together once in a while. But yeah, I got to get this backdrop in. Got to get one ordered and get it in, and then that will give me the ability to do more detail work and stuff over here on this side of the layout. So I mean that's fine the way it is. I could probably leave it as is, but I wanted to get a backdrop that has roads that continue on. like where you see all these trucks against the wall. Those are supposed to be roads. Over there with the pneumatic tanker there, that's a driveway in. This is a road, obviously. There's another road down to the right. You can't see in the screen there, but on camera. The bridge shot there. You see from the video I showed earlier, there's a different house here now. So that video was, I think, almost a year old. I did that video, 8 months or something. I think it said. I was just watching. I don't know if you guys ever do it or not. I'll go back and watch like old videos of mine sometimes just to see if I'm getting any better at it or if it's worse or what. See, you could take some real sifted dirt or grout and literally run an old comb through it to get it. That's a good idea. It's a really good idea. Let's see what I have. I picked this up at Michael's. Let me see if I can get it out here. It might be too narrow. I'm not sure. I'm going to find it real quick. Nope, not there. There it is. Came with a free spider, apparently. Free dead spider now. One downside of being in a basement. It is, I don't know, it was $1.99. It's like a corrugated. I don't know if it's going to be if these are going to be too close. When I look at maybe a little bit too close. Like for that to go through. So I might have to do something there. Maybe I could just use this. Use that to kind of just scrape through the dirt. We'll see. It's an idea. I gotta get some more lights put up where I want to do this field. It's kind of dark. I guess because of the climb, it's kind of underneath part of the climb, so it stays kind of dark in there. So, but that's a good idea. I'm gonna maybe think about doing that. I thought it would be kind of a good idea to use, like I said, how guys rip cardboard apart and they do that. But like I said, I think these are gonna be a little bit too small, like too skinny, the ridges. So I might have to do, yeah. I'm ticked off with that so-called hearing. It was a 20-minute psychiatric assessment. I could have been stateside today. You still working on that stuff? I don't know, man. This is one hell of an ordeal. Hey, Ron Montague. Good morning. Guess I gotta get chores. That's okay, man. Thanks for popping in, checking in. It's always good to see you. Zoom meetings are boring. I can only imagine. When I have in-person meetings, they're boring enough. But when you're on a Zoom meeting, it'd be hard to stay focused, I think. And when you go on these meetings, I guess I got 7 years bad luck. I kill them all the time. Maybe that's why I'm so unlucky. Well, I was going to use this, and then I was going to try to do between that and like some ground foam and stuff. I don't know. Like I said, I'm complicating everything right now because I'm just having like idea blocks. And that's cool, man. Good for you. 300 subs now. Congratulations. That's awesome. You can trace and cut the outline of that combine on a stiff piece of cardboard or scrap styrene to get that profile to. Yeah, probably a better idea than trying to use this. I probably end up breaking it. Because yeah, I would want the corn. The corn rows would be, this would go what? The corn would go in between the slots as it cuts the corn, right? As you're harvesting it. Oh, this is dusty. Look, guys, I'm no expert on any of this stuff. I just said I'd try. I didn't say I'd be good at any of it. I think there's a little guy in there. You see him or not? Yeah, but that's a scene master from Walthers. Actually, it says Cabri, Kibri on the bottom of it. Like it was a scene master's box. No, that's a really good idea. Yeah, unfortunately, the dirt in my yard's very dark because we've added stuff to it. But I like the idea. It's a damn good idea. I might have to raise the area back there a little bit. It's in the corner. I'll figure it out. Hey there, Boxcar Jerry. Good morning. I'm way behind on the chat again. Sorry, I got happy birthday again to Dwight. We're saying happy birthday still. It's good. Lynn's catching up to Artie and the subs. I'm just old. The blocks can be a nightmare. And I say yesterday I would just go for it and started too late corking track, see what happens. Better than staring at it. Yeah, I know. It's like I don't even stare at it. I just don't even come down here sometimes. When I do, I end up just running trains. Which is nothing really wrong with that. The problem is, we kind of just stuck, man. These guys that have started rebuilding their layouts way after me and are like way, way ahead of me. Which not that it's a race, but I just feel like, damn it. No, I don't think I did. Did you do a video on it or was it a live? See, Kruger and Eastern Railroad. I need to get you a billboard. Just looked and don't think I have one for you yet. Another show in 4 weeks. Yeah, kid, you have. That'd be so cool, man. Do you have a sticker or anything for it, or do you need something? Ladies, yeah. I think I actually have an old comb. I can even cut some of the, the tines off of or whatever. Yeah. Well, that's part of it too. I end up just, stuff gets placed everywhere. I had everything all cleaned off at one point and it slowly gets junked up again, And so, one thing leads to another and nothing happens. And everything just gets junked up. And the thought of bringing more junk out to do scenery work, because then that's all over the place. All your bottles of this and bottles of that. And then you don't want to start. I don't like to start something unless I have time to really get going on it because then it all sits there until you get back at it again. Or you put it all away and then it's got to come back out. I mean, I got it in one of those little roller carts. It's not that hard. It's excuses, man. It's all excuses. It's one of those things like somebody did a video not that long ago on what do you do, when you just aren't feeling it or have a mental block. And I think like it was already said, you just need to I just need to start doing something. You know, and I'm running into issues where I don't know where to put my trains. The intermodals are a real pain in the neck to have to keep taking off the layout and putting in a drawer, stuff like that. Those trailer trains, I put them away once and I broke a ton of stuff off of them, and I spent a damn week trying to glue everything back together. And so I don't want to take those off, put them in a drawer. Oh, that's cool. Somebody says you have to do a lot. Just just hanging out at the train store is fun enough. Oh, that's good. Yeah, kids like getting free stuff. They like trains. I like trains. Hey, John, 2618. How's it going, buddy? Man, I am so far behind, I feel like. Thanks, Fred. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think that's kind of, it's going to sound so conceited, and I don't mean to sound like that, but I'm really proud of that scene, that bridge scene. And I feel like I did do a really good job on it. And like I set the bar at a level for myself that I think I'm afraid to move on. Maybe because I don't want to like disappoint myself. And maybe that's a silly way to look at it. And that so because the next scene I was working on was the farm scene, and it was looking okay, but it's just one of those things, man. I'll get to it. I'll get there. Yeah, just keep staring. And it's true. It's true. You got to just do it. And yeah, well, you're still building bench work, so yeah, you're getting to the more exciting part. I was so glad to be done building bench work. Geez, you can't even imagine. You probably can't imagine, but thanks, Grandpa Rails. Donuts. In my best Homer Simpson voice. It's funny, man. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. To finish your passenger cars before you get back to the layout. So you do nothing. You talking to me? I even had Anthony over here trying to give me ideas on how to put this factory in that I want to put in. Thanks, Lynn. Jeez, you guys are so generous. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Well, I like my coffee. And you see, I don't miss too many donuts, so it's good. Well, you haven't been up to Tim Hortons up in Canada, man. I'm talking about expensive coffee. It's good though. I enjoyed it. Hey, James. Speaking of Canada, good morning. No, but I went to McDonald's the other day. Um, we were out with by Altoona. It was 2.98 or something like that. It was just under $3 for a large coffee from McDonald's. It's like, are you shitting me? $3 for a cup of coffee. But what are you gonna do? So I make it at home. But thanks, guys. I do appreciate the super chats. It's always nice and not expected, but it's always nice. Op session tonight, prepping the layout. See, that's what I want to get to. I want to get to a point where I can have guys over and do op sessions. Just got to find guys that are close enough. Like get to a point where the layout is well operational. I guess I don't know how to explain it, but and say maybe once a month or every other month, like have even guys as far away as like Pappy down in Columbus, Wilmer. I don't really have any guys that are like right in town that I can think of that I know of. King Fox Junction. Good afternoon. Good morning. How are you? That's what I'd like to do. And I don't know. Eventually. Thanks for the encouragement. I do appreciate it. Like I said, I know it's all excuses. I'll get back at it. I will. Damn it. Good. I missed something. Oh, he wants to know if John's going live. If so, what time, John? If you do go live, what time are you thinking? What time is the op session? I'd like to actually watch that. It'd be fun. Jim goes on at 6. Jim's like 6 to midnight. Sorry, Jim. Couldn't resist, man. But yeah, I'd definitely like to watch that. With a portable rail car cassette for taking cars on and off the layout, build it so it attaches to a siding that runs the edge of the fascia. Like some you just kind of leave them on. It sits in like a box cassette and just kind of store it in that, almost like you would like a staging yard almost. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Farm machine would be hard to do. We got some of it together. It's kind of the problem I ran into with the old layout too a little bit was I would I got the house there. I would get things to a certain point, and then I wouldn't get to the detail work as much. Although I did do pretty good with the old co-op and the little neighborhood I had there. I got into wiring, not wiring, but stringing telephone lines and all that stuff. So I did get kind of detailed over there when I was doing that. But I might as well let you guys finish watching the train go over. But yeah, I'm really happy with that area there. I do want to continue it. I will. I did buy some barbed wire fence I showed the other night from Woodland Scenics. So I'm going to do some barbed wire fence this time, I think, instead of doing the split rail. I might do a combination of that, maybe even do some picket fence by the house. I don't know. We'll see. Just trying to make it look realistic where I guess I could turn the camera. You can't really see because I have train in the way. You won't see it anyways. I don't feel like moving the train. I let myself get stuck on that whole. I have an idea in my head what I want to do with that cornfield. It's going to be harvesting it because it's a dead field now because it's fall. So I need to figure out how to have this thing going through some corn, but behind it, I need to find a way to make the stalks that are just short, that you already cut. And I need to find a way to do that to scale. Yeah, that's true, man. That could be entertaining if it gets a little nuts. It's a little crazy. We're all a little crazy, Deep Run Railroad Mike saying hi to everybody. Oh my gosh, we're waiting for you already. Hurry up, Wig-Wag. I totally stopped the show while you were going. You're in your meeting. All right, man. Get some beauty sleep. We'll talk to you later. Maybe we'll see you on Jim's show later. Oh, if I even make it, I don't know. Wife always has some shit for me to do after she gets off of work. She wants to go do stuff. See, Lee's doing work. Lee don't ever stop doing work. That guy's always working on his layout. I need to get some of his energy and ideas. Must be contagious. Been looking at my newest 2 4-foot modules after having to pull up all 7 turnouts looking for a short. I need to get back to working on them. Yeah. You got the beer. That's good. It always makes it more interesting. The new CTC and signals. Hey, John, what for your crossings, what is it you use again? Like your road crossings. Saying earlier, there's an Azatrax thing I bought. And I'm waiting on that to come. See how I like that. That Walters control system is just stupid. It's meant for DC, and you got to hook a power pack and shit up to it. It's just stupid. And I can't seem to get the sensitivity right on those sensors and stuff. Found out to be more cost effective to just flush my money directly into the toilet when it comes to McDonald's breakfast. Cuts out the middleman. Yeah, you ain't wrong, man. As I've gotten older, and like last year, I had my gallbladder taken out, and ever since then, man, I really had to relearn what I can have and what I can't. I still eat it. I just can't be somewhere where I have to find a bathroom soon. You know what I mean? So I had a little TMI there. Sorry, but just one of those things when you have that out, you got to kind of watch. You have to be prepared for the worst. It's 2:45 p.m. in the UK. Oh, is that $14 or 45? You're talking about the time. You got a decimal point, not a colon. Yeah, you're not wrong. Free beer and pizza, man. They come out of the woodwork. So I had a lot of work done at my house with friends and family, and just had to feed them and give them some beer and pop and stuff like that. And I returned the favor. I work for food. Oh man, problems, or are you just redesigning, Curly? You got a bridge out. Yeah, that's true. Anthony's bothering me. Sorry, the kid was texting me. Let's see, what did he say? Oh, you were running trains yesterday, James. That's cool. Simple oval, but it's a train. Hey. I think it's 6:30. Depends on how much I end up running trains. All right. But I think everybody kind of agrees that if you do, that we would like to see it. You know, it'd be kind of cool. If nothing else, try to video it and do a video later, if you don't do it live. But it can almost be kind of hard to do it live in a way and interact with the chat. Because if you're going to do it live, we want to be able to give you hell. Bust your balls while you're doing it. It's a cart that holds cars. There's 6 different tracks. Because it wouldn't be too hard to, because most of my intermodal, like the 53 footers are mostly like the articulated 3 car packs. 40 foot are like 10s, or like 9s. 6s or 9s on the longer ones. The trailers are 3 cars. So I would have to probably split the train into 2 or 3 segments, maybe make one of those cassettes strictly for that train, and split it into 3 tracks or, whatever. That'd be kind of cool, though, man. I have to figure out how to do that. Does anybody know of any videos? Like, what would I search for that? John, what system are you using for CTC on your signals? Hey, Joe. Yeah, well, I mean, we're still kind of going, but I don't know how long we're going to go for. Yeah, Dwight, tell the bridge crew to get back up and running. You know, they don't shut them bridges down for long. Those guys bid on them jobs, and they got, you know, X amount of hours to get those bridges tore out and put back in. It's usually like within a day and a half, 2 days. They work around the clock tearing them bridges out. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, it's I really surprised myself building that. NCE BD20s AIU 84s. What's 84s? I don't know what that is. Samurai and Cats. Some of that's way over my head. Yeah, Joe, that was a nice build you did, man, just out of the scrap box. That's pretty cool. Hi, Missile Hunter 5. Good morning. So, I think part of my thing is I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with that candy factory from Walder's that I bought. It's not going to be a candy factory. I already have a candy company, chocolate company behind me. You can't really see it, but it's back there over my shoulder. I move my big ass out of the way. It's over there. But I need to modify it, and I want to do some kit bashing to it, I think. So it's not so the same as everybody else's. Go Home is doing eventually going to do one of those Sunday brunch builds, and I'm going to try to join in on that. So it was a kit that I wanted anyway, so I figured I'd get that, and I did. All right, Chris, good luck at therapy. Let's see. Train for John. I did that once and ditched that for LCC, so I don't have to have JMRI up and running for it to work. So I have 4-signal DCC decoders that I can't get rid of and some NC stuff. Jason, is that stuff that I would want to use or no? For signals. I get those signals that I bought off of you, and I've done nothing with them. I think I just got frustrated with all that stuff. I was trying to do things I don't want to say out of order. I was trying to do things trying to set myself up for later. So I was already set up for it. And I just had to wire in, you know, and then I got kind of tired of it. $26.18, get a jumbo jet, set up a layout, autopilot, run trains one there. That's funny. Joe says thanks to Carolina Foothills. And working perfectly. That's good. That's pretty neat, Thomas. BNSF railroad spike made out of high carbon stainless steel. It's pretty cool. Wesley saying hi to you, Thomas. Yeah. I've seen somebody who models the 1/64th scale, and they use the corn, the brooms that are made out of corn stalk or corn brooms, whatever you call them, out of that material. But I think it would just be too thick for 1/87th scale. But that's a good idea, like that, using a broom. But I don't know if I can get something thin enough. I haven't come across any. Just like you guys, I'm always looking for ideas when I'm out and about. You know, railroad signal logic systems. Okay. When I hear the name of these things, man, it just intimidates me. I don't know why. just, I'm not very smart, guys, especially when it comes to like electronics. I'm really not that smart. I'm surprised these damn things even run. River in Eastern Exxon Valdez. What did I miss? I remember when that happened. When that thing wrecked. Yeah. No power tools or no drinking until the power tools get put away and you get off the roof. Cats just runs on top of JMRI. Cats runs the panel on Signal Logic. Now, what is Cats? What is that system? Like who sells that? Is that like a system? Like through 3 times. Oh my god. Killing himself falling off the roof. Oh, for the jumbo jet? Yeah, no doubt. Couldn't afford the gas for that. I couldn't imagine what they want for that stuff. Yeah, I kind of do too, but it is kind of funny. I'll be the knucklehead on the ground laughing at him. Well, that is true. That is true. I mean, I have to look at this cat system. I probably won't go with it because I just don't understand how all that stuff works, but we'll see. Yeah, it's usually the drunk person that doesn't get injured. Like in an accident and stuff, they're usually the ones that come out better than people that aren't. Yeah, did he spill the beer? That's the important thing. Jim, Thomas will have you your spike tomorrow. Train spikes. Yes, absolutely. Railroad that has high carbon stainless steel spikes. Very true, Jim. At least they not immediately. The brown bottle boos hurt when you wake up, and yeah, no doubt. Signal decoders will run those signals you bought from me a couple years ago. Signal decoders are cheap. We'll have to talk. You have to explain that to me a little better, so I know what the hell I'm doing with them and where I'm putting them. To be honest with you. Wesley, where you from, buddy? Had to focus on that. Massive undertaking. Oh, I can only imagine. I understand that because once I finally do get a concept and what I'm doing, I have to follow that through. Because if I try to come back to it later, I'll forget what the hell I was doing. Like, I mean, I understand it now and today, but then, for some reason, I have to spend another half a day relearning it. I don't know why it just doesn't retain sometimes. Yeah, well, and that's what I mean. You and I were trying to do on this layout. I was trying to implement a lot of that stuff with the BD20s and the AIOU1, whatever the hell it's called, AIU. and stuff like that, so I can eventually run JMRI with signaling and everything. But then it was like just slowing me down so much, man. I was spending a ton of money on stuff like that, and I wasn't getting track laid. I wasn't getting anything accomplished. I wanted to run trains, damn it, you know. So it was kind of one of those, you know, I don't know. So I have some stuff set up. I don't know how much is needed still. The brush was on an older cheap paintbrush, like a chip brush, maybe. Maybe if they're short enough. I don't know. Suppose somebody hasn't made something like that. Yeah, no doubt. Like everybody wants signals, but I feel like there's. It might just be me, guys, but I feel like they're so hard to understand, and they're expensive to do, and they do look so cool. And part of me don't even care if it's just like a sensor, like when you pass and you go into that block, it turns the color. You know, I don't necessarily need it to be in JMRI. Now, if I want to run my trains that way, I would have to have it in some sort of system like JMRI. But either way, it's still cool just to see the signal change when the train goes into a block, which, you know, you have to, you know, and that's what I started to do with the BD20s, and that was set on blocks when I was building this thing. So I do have some that are fine and others that I would have to, you know, because I have to get JMRI up and running on this thing just to see what I got going and how to tie all that stuff in. I do have the interface for JMRI, but, you know, anyone has railroad spikes that you don't know what it is, just talk to me. I'll tell you right off what it's made of. Okay, cool. Oh, are you doing that? Who was I watching that was doing that? Larry Pocket or something. The train guy or whatever was doing something with resistors, micro resistors. You go blind doing that stuff, man. Look into Green Steam, a small company that makes signals and wireless operations. Okay. It controls the logic for your signals instead of building it. Okay. Power's the easy part. Hey, Kyle. I don't know if I said hi. I saw you in there. Hi, good morning. Are you doing it on both ends of each car or one end? I did mine, my one, both inner axles in the past, but all that rolling stock has been sold. Started the process with zero knowledge of JMRI or anything. It can be done. Reach out to me. I'd be happy to help. Okay. Thanks, John. I mean, I'm trying to build something here, and I want it to be all fancy like and everything, but at the same time, I you know, things are shiny things are more fun to buy than stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, the money is what it is. I mean, it's an expensive hobby, so you just got to put the money where you feel the need is at the time, and then knowledge. It's a knowledge based thing with me too. So, like I said, I've never been a big computer guy or electronics guy. Like I never worked on that kind of stuff, like as a profession or anything. I never like was like never dabbled in it as a hobby either. You know, so until this, you know, I got the trains running. I got that going for me, but I'm very limited on what I know if there's an issue or how to troubleshoot things. And like I like doing like decoder installs and stuff, but I run into issues. I know who to call. My buddy Jason probably rolls his eyes every time the phone rings. Oh, this guy again. Jesus, what kind of dumb question you got today? Hey, good morning, Jack Jack. So, 3 jobs. Protect the next block or blocks. Protect the position of the turnout and protects the next signal. Fred, that's a pretty good system. The Atlas system. I don't know. Anybody else knows anything about it? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I guess you start out and you figure, okay, I'll start out with one, but then again, it's do you buy it and then try to do it all at one time, or is there something that I know you were saying earlier that it's better for you if you just start and finish all at the same time than trying to go back to it? So it's kind of the same here, James. I mean, I'd like to have some signals on there and they would look really cool, and you know, you probably get away with using like some kind of IR sensors or something, so when it passes into the block, it will, turn it red, and then, or whatever. Sure if it will work with turnout positions ABS system. Oh, Kyle, no doubt, man. See, I'm going to set up the outlet signals without the controller. I've been working on the cable interface to RR circuits signal man. So are you talking about the for the Atlas system? Atlas does a great job for ABS. Okay. So is that like the older system, ABS and CTCs, the newer stuff for more modern operating is what I'm assuming is what I'm getting here. Yeah, kiss mess. Keep it simple, stupid. You can just do the simple signal setup, wire them into your tortoise switch like I did. Oh, okay. I always forget that the tortoises can do more than just flip turnouts. Yeah, I like We Honest. They do have a good selection of stuff, and generally they're a little bit less expensive. They may not be as nice or as detailed, but they're definitely less expensive than a lot of things. There's another one. I can't think of the other one I use from there too. It's not We Honest. It's another one, another like Chinese kind of company. In fact, I think I'm using them. I don't think it's We Honest. I think it's this other company I have. It's almost like a Just Plug system. It's real similar to that for like your street lights and building lights and that kind of stuff. Hey, Dirk. Good morning. How are you? See, now that is cool, man. That is kind of cool. Circuits does recommend not using Signalman on newer installations, but older installs if you're using Digitrax, LocoNet. I mean, you gotta start to talk another language to me here. That's cool. John, James is gonna email you. That is true. That is true. Jason is a distributor for our circuits. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the same thing, Dave. I need to get going here and get something done. This ain't going to get anything done, although it is fun talking with everybody. So, I do appreciate the input and everything. It was a fun show, as always. I enjoy doing this. I always miss it when I'm not able to do it. But maybe I'll see you guys tonight on Jim Tedesco at 6 for Short Line Thursday. And then maybe, John, if you do something tonight, hopefully I'll catch it. And that will be interesting. If not, do a video or something if you can. It's hard when you got a bunch of people over and you're trying to have a good time. You don't want me running a damn video camera, you know. So, hey, Wilmer, good morning. Well, you just got here. I'm getting ready to get off, though, unfortunately. Good to see you this morning. Always, always. Always glad to see you. I was just telling Corey again, we got to try to get together with Corey. A little meet up out that way somewhere. And drag him into the crew, to the rail fanning crew. All right, Train Freak, you take it easy. But yeah, I'm gonna head out of here, and I'm gonna be like Dave from Carolina Foothills. I'm gonna stop staring at this and try to do something today. Maybe I'll try to work on my field or something. I don't know. That's the problem too. I need to make a list and try to figure out something to do to put it in order so I have some focus, you know. Thanks, John. Let's see, Ray says switch machine, tortoise machines have 2 single pole double throws built in. You can power the signals off of those. Really? So when you throw it, it'll flip the signal to what direction the signal is or the track is. I didn't know that. Thanksgiving's in October, right? All right, guys. Well, have a good weekend. Hopefully, I'll catch you around some of the chats over the weekend and that, and maybe later today. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for the super chats, guys. I appreciate all that. A couple members of the channel. That's always kind of cool too. I just started that. Anybody's interested, check that out. No pressure, honestly. So, until next time, we'll talk to you later. Bye for now.